The YouTube dream starts the same way for everyone. 0 subscribers, 0 views, and a massive mountain to climb. Most creators spend months or even years wandering in the dark, hoping their next upload will magically hit the algorithm jackpot. But what if you could compress that painful initial growth phase into a highly strategic, hyper-focused 4-week sprint? This isn't about luck. It's about precision. We are breaking down the exact, week-by-week blueprint required to take a channel from absolute zero to measurable, sustainable traction in just 28 days. This is the accelerated growth strategy for serious creators who treat YouTube like a scalable business, not a hobby. If you're starting fresh or feeling stuck, this structured approach is your map to maximizing algorithmic exposure. Let's begin with Week 1, the foundation and niche domination. The biggest mistake new creators make is trying to appeal to everyone. When you start at zero, your goal isn't mass appeal, it's deep appeal to a tiny, highly specific audience. Your first 7 days must be entirely dedicated to narrowing your focus until it cuts like a laser. Start by defining your niche with extreme prejudice. Don't be a generic gaming channel. Be the channel that reviews obscure indie horror games released only in the last 6 months. Don't be a broad finance channel. Be the channel that explains complex tax loopholes specifically for freelance graphic designers. This specificity is your initial superpower. It makes it easy for YouTube's algorithm to categorize you, and more importantly, it makes it easy for your target viewer to find and trust you as the definitive expert in that narrow field. Once the niche is defined, you must establish the operational foundation. This includes finalizing your channel name, designing a clean, professional banner, and writing a concise channel description that immediately tells a potential subscriber why they should stay. Remember, in a faceless brand environment, the visual quality and clarity of these elements must be impeccable and clearly communicate competence and authority. Every visual asset must reinforce your niche. The most critical task of Week 1, however, is content preparation. You cannot launch a channel with just one video. Momentum requires volume. By the end of Week 1, you should have at least 3, ideally 5, fully produced, high-quality videos ready to go. Think of these as your minimum viable product. They must all serve the same niche and answer high-intent search queries. This batch creation ensures consistency and removes the stress of daily production during the crucial launch phase. This initial content bank is your safety net against early burnout and allows you to focus on optimization in Week 2. Moving into Week 2, optimization and launch. With your content banked, Week 2 shifts focus entirely to making sure those videos get seen. This is where technical optimization or YouTube SEO moves from theory to practice. Every single video must be meticulously optimized. Start with keyword research. Use tools to find long-tail keywords, phrases that have lower competition but high search volume within your defined niche. These keywords must be integrated naturally into your video title, the first few lines of the description, and throughout the tag section. A strong title is not just descriptive. It must be curiosity-inducing while remaining accurate and delivering on the promise of the content. Next, master the thumbnail. In the initial weeks, your thumbnail and title are doing 90% of the heavy lifting. They are the gatekeepers. A high click-through rate, or CTR, is the metric YouTube values most highly for new channels. Your thumbnails must feature high contrast, clear text, and convey the value proposition of the video instantly. They should create a pattern interrupt in the viewer's feed. Test different styles internally before you launch. Ask potential viewers which one they would click. The launch sequence is paramount. Schedule your first 3 videos to go live over a period of 3 to 5 days rather than spreading them out over weeks. This burst of content signals to the algorithm that you are a serious, active creator with a library of relevant content. It also gives potential subscribers multiple pieces of content to consume immediately, significantly increasing their likelihood of subscribing and boosting your initial watch time metrics. Crucially, Week 2 is also when you implement initial off-platform promotion. YouTube is a discovery engine, but when you have 0 subscribers, you need to bring the first viewers in yourself. Share your videos in relevant, niche-specific communities, forums, or subreddits, but always follow the 80-20 rule, 80% value, 20% promotion. Do not spam. Offer your video as a genuine solution or insight to a relevant discussion. This targeted external traffic is a powerful signal to YouTube that your content is valuable enough to bring people from outside the platform, which is a major trust signal for the algorithm. We now enter week 3, analysis and iteration. This is often the hardest week because it forces creators to confront the objective data, which may be humbling. But data, not emotion or wishful thinking, is the only reliable path to growth. After your initial videos have been live for 7 to 10 days, you must dive deep into the YouTube Studio analytics. Forget subscriber count for a moment. Focus entirely on the core performance metrics that drive the algorithm. First, your CTR. If your CTR is below 4%, your titles and thumbnails are failing to capture attention. You must immediately redesign and replace them. A low CTR means the video isn't even getting a chance to prove itself, regardless of how good the content is. Second, look at average view duration and audience retention. This metric tells you if the content itself is engaging. If retention drops sharply in the first 30 seconds, your hook is weak. If it drops consistently after the introduction, the pacing or structure of the main content needs tightening. The goal is to maintain retention above 50% for videos under 10 minutes. Week 3 is purely about iteration. Do not create new content just yet. Instead, analyze which of your initial videos perform best based on retention and watch time, not views. Double down on the format, topic, and style that worked. If your breakdown explainer on financial modeling had 60% retention, but your list video on budgeting tips had 30%, the algorithm is telling you exactly what your audience prefers. Your new content strategy for the following weeks must heavily favor the winning format. Furthermore, dedicate time to community engagement. Respond to every single comment, especially the constructive criticism. This not only builds loyalty with your nascent audience, but also provides crucial qualitative feedback that quantitative data cannot offer. Early engagement is a key indicator of channel health, showing YouTube that your content fosters a community. Finally, we arrive at week 4, scaling and sustainability. By now, you should have clear data on what works, a small but loyal core audience, and a proven production workflow. Week 4 is about converting that initial traction into sustained, predictable growth, moving beyond the initial sprint mentality. The focus shifts to refining your content funnel. Introduce short-form content, such as shorts or vertical videos that act as highly efficient discovery tools. These short videos should tease or summarize the key concepts of your longer, high-retention long-form videos. Shorts are designed for reach and subscriber conversion. Long-form videos are designed for watch time and authority building. They must work synergistically, guiding the viewer from a quick discovery to a deeper consumption of your main content. Next, prioritize the creation of pillar content. These are longer, comprehensive videos that address the most fundamental or searched questions in your niche. They are designed to be evergreen, meaning they will continue to draw traffic months or even years after they are published, constantly feeding new viewers into your channel. A pillar video cements your channel as the definitive resource in your subject area. Sustainability requires efficiency. Document your entire production process from script writing to final upload. Standardize your templates for descriptions and end screens. This standardization reduces decision fatigue and ensures that you can maintain a consistent posting schedule without sacrificing the high quality established in the first 3 weeks. Consistency is the algorithm's favorite metric after quality and retention. As you conclude the 4-week sprint, it's important to look ahead. Even if your subscriber count is still small, you have established the 3 fundamental pillars of YouTube success: a defined audience, validated content formats, and a working optimization system. You are no longer at zero. You are operating with data and a clear, evidence-based strategy for the future. You have learned more in 4 weeks than many creators learn in 4 months. The journey from zero to traction requires discipline and a rejection of the vanity metrics that distract most new creators. Focus relentlessly on CTR, retention, and consistency, and the subscribers will follow as a natural result of providing exceptional value to a focused audience. This structured approach takes the guesswork out of growth. If you found this detailed breakdown of the accelerated 4-week growth plan valuable, make sure you subscribe for more deep dives into the mechanics of digital success. What part of the growth plan are you implementing first? Let us know in the comments below and check out our next video where we break down the 3 biggest mistakes creators make when choosing their niche and how to avoid them.